Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another story time, but first I want to show you my outfit. Got my little bomber jacket, look at the back. Ooh! This is how I went to work. I'm rocking the Victoria's Secret middle part and then periwinkle Converse. I'm so 90s right now. Do you want to go make out underneath the bleachers? Ah! Okay, I'm just being so obnoxious, but I have just been feeling like I went to a public high school all my life. Today's video is going to be a story time, which I said that, and I'm going to get back on track. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know if you want more story time videos. Don't forget to subscribe, to join the family. That's what we all say. Well, this family is really small. I want more people in my family. Subscribe! So please subscribe. And if you like me enough and you want to see my face again more than once a week, then go down the description. You're going to see all my social links. Follow me on everything. I'll be your best friend. I will do all that for you. Okay, so let's get into this story time video before my mom comes home, and it always feels so awkward because she listens to me through the thin walls of my room. Okay, sorry, I'm just checking my phone. But the story starts out with me having this awesome friend group. And a lot of us lived together, but there was one girl who didn't live with us. She lived down the hall. Now in this dorm, it was a wet dorm. If you guys don't know what that means that you're allowed to have alcohol in it. But again, that doesn't override the rules that you have to be over 21. I was over 21, but the people that I was friends with, they were not. Like I said, I had an August birthday. Thumbs up for the August birthdays, but you're always usually the youngest or the oldest person in your class. So, she ended up, there was from a prior night, she had made some Jell-O shots with the alcohol. I don't know who her hookup was, because I was not her hookup, but she had all these leftover Jell-O shots and she wanted them to get used. Nobody wants to waste alcohol. So she invites us over. It's a Thursday. Maybe it's a weekend. It's a really chill night. And it's really just me, my roommate, and her. Just us three. And, this was not a party whatsoever. For entertainment, we were listening to songs on Spotify off of an iPhone. Nothing crazy whatsoever. Some of her roommates were home, but we weren't really being bothersome. It wasn't super late. It was, like I said, a weekend or something like that. And we just didn't really know who her roommates were. So whatever. They were just in their room doing whatever they wanted. So we were out there in the common room, and eventually we hear a knock at the door. So, she gets up. She has to go down this long hallway because she has one of those corner dorms, and those are always structured weird. And we see her get, almost from afar, we could just see a little quiver in her. But, our heads are peeking out, who's coming to visit us? We're thinking it's one of my other annoying roommate, but it's not. She just gets really quiet and opens the door. And then I hear campus safety, and 3 guards come in. 3. Now, I'm just thinking about this, that if there was a real emergency on campus, where would the guards be? I don't know. They're chilling at our party. I don't know why 3 came. It must have been a boring night, but, it scared the living shiz out of my friends. Mainly the girl who answered the door, because she's one of those girls that's high anxiety, high, everything. Things that make her tense. Now, I see this, and I can kind of put 2 and 2 together right here, because I could just tell that they weren't out to warn us about some fire in the building. I could put it together. So I'm thinking I need to take a beeline to these Jell-O shots and just pretty much be like, hey, I'm 21, and just pull the Cookie Monster and just and just eat all those Jell-O shots. Because what I was doing in a wet dorm, being 21, hey, that was legal. Why not? So, but I don't, because, you know, be respectful of the youngins, I guess. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was maybe a little bit nervous too, because I don't know why, but I just never had this happen to me. I've never experienced this. So they come in and they say, you know, they're like, could you hear us? And they said, no, somebody ratted you out. It was the stupid roommate. We knew that she had a roommate that she had mentioned before, you know, just being a total bitch. You know, she was always just almost being always passive aggressive, all this stuff. I don't know why we just kind of ignored the fact of that. I don't, mainly her, why she would host this, but you know, I don't know why a roommate would call out another roommate when the year wasn't even close to being over. She still had to live with her. Just crazy, crazy, stupid stuff. So I'm like, ugh, okay. So they get our IDs and having to check that. And of course, I'm feeling pretty baller right now because it's not even like I'm hosting this shindig. And so I'm pretty much feel like I'm in the clear. I understand that maybe I'll be a witness, a part of something. I know that I'd be written up, but I know that I wasn't going to face any charges. But they're wanting to clear out all the alcohol. Wish they would just let me take it back to my dorm, but they don't. They can't be like that, you know? So there's a lot of banter. One of them was just kind of, one of the, I keep wanting to say pub safety. One of the guards just, you know, being rude, thinks it's funny. It's not funny, and I bet you anything, they've all drank when they were 20. So, darn those memory blackouts. Where was I? Okay, so they're wanting to clear out all the alcohol. Well, they had to go down the long hallway to get to this common room, and my friend's door was open, and there's this huge handle of vodka sitting there on the desk in her room. And they say all of it, including that handle that we saw in there, and they were trying to be really cool about it by saying it while they were in the common room, as if they eyed it a long time ago and it was in the back of their mind. So, you know, so sly. Well, so I'm thinking, well, dang, you know, there goes $20, $30. I don't know how much she paid for that. But anyway, so what this girl has the nerve to do is, it's like an ET finger, but not even with confidence. It's like twitching like this. All of a sudden, I'm making eye contact with a finger being pointed at me, and she goes, that handle is hers. Ah! What? Okay, first off, this girl knows that I have a job at the wellness center. This job contributes to my tuition. This job, you know, I enjoyed it and it boosted my resume. There were so many aspects to this job. So first off, okay. Second off, that wasn't even my alcohol. It wasn't even at one point my alcohol that I gave as a gift. That was not my alcohol whatsoever. I did not purchase it, okay? And then 3, okay, does it look like that's my alcohol, or does it look like I just bought alcohol for a minor? Yeah, I guess I'm still a little bit angry about this, and it's been years. I could not believe it. I didn't even know what to say at that point. I didn't, you know, I was just thinking, well, that's not true, and if that's not the truth, why am I gonna get in trouble for this? And at the same time, I was stunned. This girl was supposed to be my best friend, and she goes on to blame me for something that's not even true. You know, it'd be one thing if she panicked and she told the truth and I had to own up to it because I made the mistake. Maybe I bought her the booze, I did this, I did that. No, it was a complete flat out lie. And you know what's also bad? Lying to police officers, or the one rank below, campus safety. You don't lie to campus safety. And oh, that just was was hard stuff. So after that, I did get sent to conduct. Prior to that, I did have a meeting with my boss at the wellness center, and I said, hey, this is what went down. I'm gonna honestly tell you, I did not provide the alcohol. I didn't host it. I didn't really overstep any boundaries. This job means a lot to me, and I know if I were to overstep those boundaries, you'd take it away from me. I would not be a good role model, and I really appreciate you putting me in this role. So they appreciated my honesty. I like to think that they felt like I was telling them the full truth. When I get to the actual conduct hearing, they're trying to charge me $100 and for providing the alcohol. Why am I being charged that? And the woman was nice, and she said, didn't you say you provided the alcohol? Which I know I didn't say, but that must have been an assumption from someone's story. I'm not for sure. So she goes on to say to her, she goes on to say to me, you know, I tell her I did not. She's like, oh, okay. Just writes off the charge. That was fine. But, man. After that, there was a few incidences here and there with that girl. I tried my best to just think of the positive, in a sense. Just think, you know, this was just a once-in-a-lifetime circumstance. She was ever going to do something like that to me. She panicked. And, you know, sure, she didn't apologize, but I was the kind of person who didn't like confrontation and let others walk all over me. So, time went by, though, other things happened, and then I just realized, nah. So, now I don't, you know, I unfollowed the girl on all my social accounts. I don't talk to her. I don't appreciate her. I don't respect her. And it took her weeks to find out that I unfollowed her, and then she finally unfollowed me back. But that girl, something else. She was very two-faced, and she had issues. But okay, so that's my story time video. I hope you guys liked it. Again, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye. E.T.